Thank you. Thank you. Please sit. Please sit. Well, Fox, good to see you. Back in the saddle. Yeah, that was a very good presentation. And all my friends that I see Calvin Brown is here, Reverend Anderson. Bishop Rami is here? No? In the back. How you doing? Okay. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Kemp from Urban Renewal, and particularly the students this morning. The first thing I've got to say is an apology, because I came in here half an hour after the fact of the 10 o'clock start. Mr. Davis is at the back. I know he's been working very hard at this, because yesterday I saw him lifting a box with something in it. He's getting a little too old to be lifting boxes now, but he's there. But what happened this morning was, we have a colleague in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs who died, named Ed Bethel, who used to be a broadcaster. And so there was a signing of a book of condolence at the ministry this morning for his passing. So that took a little longer than I thought it would. But I'm happy to be here and glad to see all the students from Sandilands Primary School, from McCaffrey, and from L.W. Young. And I just want to thank the organizers of this, because I'm not sure whether you really appreciate how concerned we are. That's all of us. I guess all of us are over 30, right? Yeah, all of us are over 30 years of age. No, you're not. Okay. What about you? You're not. No. The two at the end. But the rest of us are over 30. But we're really concerned about the future of the Bahamas, and in particular the future of Fox Hill. And what we know is that you are the future. Literally, you are the future. There's a photograph in the lobby outside. When this place was commissioned in 2017, you can go, when you take the break, go outside and have a look at it. So 2017, how long ago is that now? That's, my math isn't very good. That's 6 years ago. So those students in 2017, they're all from Sandilands Primary School. They were then 11 years old, I think, because it was the 6th grade. So right now, with the passage of time, they are now 17 years of age. So next election, they're going to be able to vote. And when you reach 18, you get to decide what happens in the Bahamas. And what I know from my own experience, since I knew what I wanted to be when I was 10 years old, that you've got pretty much fixed in your mind what you want to do. But we want to make sure that you get to that point. Now, when I was born in 1953, 69 years ago, 70 years this year. So when I was born in 1953, the life expectancy at birth of a male child in the Bahamas was 50 years of age. So that meant, to put it another way, if you were born in 1953 in the Bahamas and you were a male child, you were only expected to live until you were 50 years of age. So by 50, you were gone. Since that time, since 1953, by medical science and all the other, and food and all the rest of it, I've now been able to live to 69. So that means 19 years beyond my life expectancy at birth. That's pretty good. But these days, a male child born in the Bahamas in 2023 has a life expectancy at birth of 74 years of age. And a female has a life expectancy at birth of 76 years of age. So that means all of you in this room have the possibility to live until you're 76 or 74. I took a picture last night when I was standing outside this community center. And I asked four children who are all members of Sandilands Primary School, I think they were all. There were 3 boys, 1 little girl. They're all 9 or 10. And I told them, I'm going to post this picture. I want you to save this picture because 50 years from now, I want you to look at this picture and remember the night you took it. And they all looked at me. Yeah, I said, well, don't worry, I won't be around in 50 years, but you'll be around. And I asked them to promise me that they'll use their best endeavors to reach 50 years from now. I say that because there are too many, the reason why we're hosting this is because there's too many examples of people who are 21, 19, 16, dying. For what? For what? Because you can't go to a party and just have a good time without having a fight? Just think, there was a lady named, I think she's Miss Burns. What is, through Springfield Road there, around the corner, Miss, who lived to be 106. Gwen. 106 years of age. And when I was at her birthday party, I was 66 at the time. And I said to myself, boy, you mean if I could live to be 106, I gotta take care of myself for another 40 years? She was 106. And I was speaking at her birthday party. And you know, at the end of the speech, I said, now, I wish you many, many more years. And she said, no, don't wish me that, right? She says, time for me to check out. I've had enough of this. She was 106. So my point to you is that you could live a long, long time. And there's a song that goes, I can't do what he did, but there's a song that goes, know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. Yeah, no, that's right. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. And Bob Marley, who is in my generation, says, you know, he who lives and runs away lives to fight another day. So there's no reason, there's nothing in this world that is worth your life. Nothing. I don't care what they call you, what they say to you, it don't mean nothing, right? You know, I was walking through an arcade. I'm a politician, so I'm walking through an arcade. And forgive the language here, but I'm going to say it anyway. So I'm walking through this arcade, and as I pass, these men are standing up. And they say, give me a slow 20. And I say, well, I don't have $20. So I go in, and I get a sandwich. And when I come back, they're still standing up. So they say, where the slow 20 is. And I say, I don't have it. So as I pass, they say, carry your sissy ass. So I turned around and I said, so that I can get you the $20. Don't make no difference to me. You can call me whatever I want. He still didn't get the $20. It's my $20. You know, my $20. If I get it to you, that's fine. So you're going to find all of that. I was just trying to send a note to Rick Fox. I don't know if you know who Rick Fox is. You know, he's your cousin. Okay, Rick Fox used to be an NBA player with the Los Angeles Lakers, and he's got 3 championship rings. Right, NBA. So he tells me he used to go to Kingsway Academy. And right now he's worth multi-millions. But when he used to go to Kingsway Academy, he said he had size 13 shoes. Couldn't find shoes big enough in Nassau to fit his feet. And all the children used to laugh at him because he had these big feet. But who's laughing at him now? Don't matter if your feet are big. And the one that really gets you in this country is if your skin is dark, God help you. You know, everybody wants to have, light skin and all the rest of that. But nothing turns on that. Or your nose is big, or you haven't got curly hair, or any of those things. I came up with all of those prejudices from my time I was a little child in this society. People say, well, so-and-so is dark, but he's a smart fellow. As if the opposite of dark is smart. Like the two can't reside in the same body. So you grow up with all of this stuff. Your hair is your hair, your skin is your skin, your face is your face, your feet are your feet. And there's a man named Martin Luther King, Jr., gave a speech, very important speech, and I always repeat it. And he said, the only thing that counts is the content of your character. That is, what kind of person you are. That's the only thing that counts. The only thing that counts. And so that's really the message I want to leave with you. You can have a long and fruitful life in the Bahamas. That's what we want to leave to you, that legacy to you. And whether you're in Sandilands, whether you're in a Capron, whether you're in L.W. Young, just think about what a long and fruitful life you can have. And we know it's possible because there are still people. You may not know her, but Nurse Curtis up at the top of the hill is 99. 99, right? She can be 100 this year. Miss Beryl Wright, she's in her late 80s. She's in her high 90s as well. Miss Miriam Roca, how old is she? She's 99. She's 99 as well. 99. So it is possible to do it. So that's what I'm saying. I want to leave that message to you. I want you, on this day, 50 years from now, I hope all of you are around. I know I won't be around, but I hope that 50 years from now, you remember what I said, that it's possible for you to have a good and fruitful life, a long life. And how do you do that? The Anglican Church has something in their Mass, and it says this: let us do the things that make for peace and build up the common life. And then they say, the peace of the Lord be always with you. And what's the answer? And also with you. Thank you.